I'd see him sitting on that couch all day long, just staring at that Hollywood hogwash.
Our favorite show was Hollywood Hogwash.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hollywood Hogwash. I'm Andrew Bazzano, along with my brother Joe Bazzano and Aaron Rosa. What's going on, everyone? It's another week. It's another Hogwash. We've got a lot to talk about. There's so many trailers. There's, Swerve. This company's not buying this company. Turns out it's the other company. It's crazy. We got to get caught up on all that because we didn't do a main show last week. So there's quite a bit to talk about this week.
Yeah, and I love seeing, I guess the new thing to keep the Oscars interesting is just betting on the Oscars. I'm seeing this everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's going to win this? Who's going to win that?
Right.
A lot of them seem obvious, but Oscars have been known to, throw a wrench in, you know what I mean? And wait, what?
Plus, all the other award shows, there's years where it's okay, this guy won the Golden Globe, this guy won BAFTA, but that's not the case this year because I think Michael B. Jordan won the BAFTA, and Chalamet won the Golden Globe. So it's it's almost who knows? And it could be Leo for the best actor at the Oscars.
It's the hot new name right now.
Yeah.
And again, I saw it. Did you guys see that movie yet?
No.
One
battle after another.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not as good as everyone's saying it is.
Seemed like it was overhyped. And for the Oscars to be an action movie, is there, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not. It's more like Old Country for Old Men, action.
Yeah.
There's action scenes, but it's a story. But the story's okay.
Right.
Sean Penn's amazing in it. Is he nominated? I don't even think he's nominated.
No,
he must be.
I thought he was.
He must be.
I thought he was.
He was the best part of it.
I'm just glad for the first year in a while we have a movie to root for at the Oscars this year.
True. Let's hope Sinners win something.
It's got to.
They gotta. I'm just shocked that the guy that played Remick isn't nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy. Because a movie like that is, the villain is almost everything. You got to have a great villain for something like that, and he was awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Yeah, I don't really like Leonardo DiCaprio in those type of roles.
No.
I know he can play anyone, but I kind of just like Leo as, look at me, I'm the greatest guy ever, versus he looks homeless in that movie, and I just don't like that type of role for Leo.
Sean and I hate you might appreciate this. Sean and I hate shows that we're watching where they go too long. So the hero, the awesome guy, all of a sudden his life is shit. We hate that.
Oh, yeah.
In Suits, Harvey. You're watching Suits to root for Harvey. And he's this amazing lawyer. He's the winner. He gets all the girls. And then they're well, we've done 5 seasons of Harvey's awesome. Let's take it to where he loses his job and he's depressed. And you're no, that's not why you watch the show.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
That's so many
shows
season
do
1.
that.
Is that what happens?
No.
That's what every...
eventually it does. He does take a downturn. Not as bad as some of these other ones.
That's almost every Will Ferrell movie. Anchorman, he's on top, and then he loses his job.
But over the course of a movie, that's kind of the flow, right?
Yeah.
Everything's good. What's the conflict? Everything's bad. Everything recovers. This is shows that you've been watching for years, right? To do over 2 hours is one thing, but to do it to a show where imagine you're watching Reacher and every in this season he just gets his ass kicked every week. You're no,
right?
That's not why I enjoy this show.
Right.
I enjoy the show because he's the ass kicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I hate that when they do that kind of thing. And Leo in this movie is just he's just a guy who's just kind of dumb and just shit.
That's why I
fucked up,
didn't like him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood either. He was a worthless character, which you didn't even need him for the movie.
No.
Again, you could have just had this whole movie be about Brad Pitt,
right?
And that was it. And now they're doing that. We're getting that sometime this year on Netflix, The Adventures of Cliff Booth, which I'm obviously interested in because it's Brad Pitt. The only scenes I enjoyed in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood were the Brad Pitt scenes. Again, I don't like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Overall, I just don't like it. But I will every once in a while watch a couple of Brad Pitt scenes from that movie.
Oh, you have to.
The best scene is when he fights Bruce Lee. That's the best scene in the movie for me.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing that Tarantino had a thing. He's those guys like Bruce Lee. They're just all show fighting.
Right.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't really fight that way in a real fight. And then he kind of proves it, through the
You're
through that
stuntman?
scene.
Yep. You're a little pretty for a stuntman. That's what they tell me.
That's what they tell me. And then, of course, the scene, the two other scenes where he makes the guy change the tire.
Yeah.
And then the end, which is
The end.
it's its own movie. It has nothing to do with any of the movie.
But see,
it's just an awesome movie.
Brad Pitt
ending.
killing them. Brad Pitt's character, Cliff, killing all of them makes sense.
Yeah.
But Leo grabbing the fire, the flamethrower, that doesn't make sense for his character, who is a fucking pussy.
Right.
He's a pussy actor.
Yeah.
It's like, and I understand, like, that's Tarantino's films, but it's like, if you look at his films, like, the people that do the badass stuff are the badasses, like, not the pussy actor.
Right.
That part just didn't work for me.
Yep.
Can we not just have awesome things that don't make sense sometimes?
Not in a Tarantino movie. You can have hype.
So fussy.
Tarantino obviously has hyper reality in his films, especially the Kill Bill movies. But The Bride is fucking people up. It's not like these people, like this average person.
Plus, there's one thing about not liking that movie, Once Upon a Time. It's another thing where everybody loved it in the awards level. That upsets me.
Right.
It's like, no, that is not a good movie.
Oh, because it got nominated for Best Movie. I'm like, oh, so this is the Tarantino movie that gets nominated for Best Film? Go fuck yourself. Right. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And I mean, it didn't win anything. The only thing it won was Brad Pitt won Best Supporting Actor.
Right.
But that was it. But he was nominated for everything. Just like The Irishman, too, was like, oh, this is the Scorsese movie that's going to get all the nominations.
They like to do that, right? They like to get, like Leo winning for that Bear movie. Like, that wasn't his greatest role ever. But they're like, hey, this was okay.
That was a lifetime.
Let's give him his Oscar.
That was a lifetime achievement Oscar for sure. But I think because this was the 2020 Oscars where it was like COVID lockdown is tomorrow. And we need ratings for these Oscars, because that's when the Oscars were starting to tank a little bit. So, let's just nominate all the popular directors and movies and all that. So, Which is why I think isn't F1 nominated for Best Film? Now, they do 10 now. Right. They do 10 movies for Best Film. Every other award is 5. But, so...
You think, like, Endgame would be in, like, nowadays?
I don't know. Again, Black Panther was nominated.
That's true.
But that was the same year as Infinity War. So Black Panther was nominated, but not Infinity War.
I think that's part of why they went to 10, so they could throw in Endgame type.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's why I'm asking.
Just
nowadays,
to throw a bone, yeah.
Because was Endgame? Did they already go to 10?
Avatar was nominated back in the day.
But I just meant like even more so now, where they're like, hey, the ratings are bad.
Yeah.
Let's throw in like Endgame so the nerds watch it.
Watch they'll throw like Avengers Doomsday, and we'll all be like, that movie sucked. And it's like, it's nominated for Best Film. This is what you wanted, right?
Captain America, Red Hulk. That's not the name. Whatever. You guys know what we mean. That's nominated.
Now that YouTube is going to be the platform for the Oscars, I think starting next year, but it's like, they're just like, hey, we got to change things up.
Yeah.
This is YouTube where the ratings actually matter. And so,
you know what they're going to do? They're going to include like YouTube movies. That like people make like YouTube shorts are going to be included in the Oscar.
That'll be a category.
They own it. They can
Best
do that.
YouTube short.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
We got to start pumping them out like crazy if they do that.
Right. Yeah, it's like a Fuck, Marry, Kill wins best YouTube short.
Right.
It'd be hilarious. So anyways, in case you didn't notice, this is our Once Upon a Time in Hollywood review podcast. No, I'm just kidding. We've got a lot to talk about, but first, let's thank some new patrons. Thank you to Kyrie Alim, Brian Parsons, and Gobbledly Gluck Gluck. What's Wrong with Wrestling patron.
Nice.
And now he's on Hogwash. Might have something to do with the fact that we've been reviewing old episodes of Dark Side of the Ring for the bonus podcast the last couple weeks, since we have a little break before Daredevil comes back, before Invincible comes back. So,
oh boy.
Go check those out at patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. You get the main show ad-free and before everyone else. You also get over 100 bonus podcasts. That includes brackets and reviews of shows like Dark Side of the Ring, like Andor, Last of Us, Daredevil, The Boys, Invincible, Penguin, Squid Game, etc., etc. Go check it out, patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. Yeah, it's going to get interesting in a couple weeks when these shows come back. And we're about to talk about some of these, so let's get to it right now. So back in December, it was announced that Netflix was going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery for $82 billion.
Couple bucks.
And then since then, Paramount was, the way they reported it was like Paramount is trying to do this hostile takeover of like, hey, we're offering more money. You guys have to, accept our bid. We're offering more money. Like, you have to do it. And it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. Like, Warner Brothers was like, we're good. And then finally, a little over a week ago, it was announced that Paramount is buying Warner Brothers Discovery for around $111 billion.
Wow.
Or $30 per share. So yeah, this is fucking insane. Netflix, this came like right after Netflix announced that they were pulling out. They were like, yeah, we're not going to match, Paramount's offer. And
Does
of
that
course,
include the HBO Max?
yeah.
Yeah,
Now
they're-
it's Paramount.
Yeah, they're going to combine and be one and the same, I think.
Paramount and HBO Max will be one app. Now, HBO has the bigger, I think it's the more prestigious name nowadays. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can call an app like HBO Paramount app.
Paramax.
Paramax? Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine you just keep it as HBO, but HBO with Paramount, but who knows? So, Paramount will be in $79 billion of debt after the deal goes through.
Sure.
Now, again, the new owners of Paramount are like some of the richest people on earth, so certainly they could afford it. But Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav, who famously ruined Warner Brothers, he said in a company town hall, the deal may not close. If it doesn't close, we get $7 billion and we get back to work. So apparently there's something in the deal where if it doesn't go through, they still get $7 billion.
Versus 100
Yes.
billion.
Right.
Wow.
So we'll see. But again, I think he's just saying that because these deals are so big, they take about a year to close. And
Yeah,
you have to go to Congress and prove it's not a monopoly and all that. So,
Yeah, I mean, there's so many networks now. I don't think that would be an issue.
yeah. So we'll see, unless like Apple TV or maybe the Saudis want to buy Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anytime.
Anytime. And then Paramount CEO David Ellison has announced some future plans. He mentioned how they're going to combine to one streaming service. He also said 15 films per studio a year with 45-day exclusive theatrical windows, which is basically what Netflix said anyway. Like they'll be in the theaters for 45 days and then they'll go to streaming. So it seems like it's pretty much the same plan.
How long are they going to honor that, though? The 45-day theatrical window?
Well, if a movie's doing well, then I'm sure they'll just keep it in there. Like Sinners was in theaters for 3-4 months last year.
Yep.
But if it's not doing well, I'm sure they'll pull that fucking shit right out. Absolutely. He also said AI will be used as a tool for artists, but not a replacement for storytellers. So
For now.
for now, yeah.
For now.
I'm sure at some point they're going to start making some AI movies. I've already seen a few on Twitter.
They almost have to. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like they're so good.
Right. So that's where we're at. Paramount's buying Warner Brothers. We'll see when this deal is officially closes, but probably not going to be anytime soon. Like late this year, early next year type deal.
Right.
Moving on. So T.J. Miller, who played the bartender Weasel in the first 2 Deadpool movies, recently said that Ryan Reynolds is working on Deadpool 4. He was on a radio show in Detroit. And this is interesting because TJ and Ryan had a falling out years ago.
Yeah.
Which is why TJ wasn't in Deadpool and Wolverine. But it sounds like they made up.
Really?
So
Did he say he's a part of it or just he knows it's happening? That's two different things.
He says he spoke to Ryan about it. He said Ryan's idea for the next Deadpool movie made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. And then the interviewer asked, like, is the door open for you to return? He said yes.
I'm surprised they're focusing on a Deadpool movie when all these Avengers movies are coming out.
Yeah.
That makes me think maybe he's not a big part of that.
Again, one source said he's definitely in it. Another said he's definitely not.
Yeah.
So, if I had to bet, I think he's in it. Again, you have every other X-Men. You're not going to have Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine have to be in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, and they don't have to pay off that Thor was crying
Right.
But they should.
They should at some point.
Yeah.
Again,
Since they're tying it all together.
it's not just them. They're also saying Tobey Maguire is in it as Spider-Man. Like, look, if you're gonna get us excited, you have to do something drastic.
He's one of the biggest money makers they have. I mean, of course they're going to give him a solo movie.
Deadpool?
They can do both.
Right.
Plus, Ryan Reynolds doesn't write Doomsday. He writes the Deadpool movies. So,
Yeah.
look, I don't think it's certainly not coming out anytime soon because TJ said he's in the middle of writing it right now.
I just think when you get so big, right? Like Deadpool, Wolverine, and they saw behind the curtain, and now they're part of the TVA, and they're the timelines. Like, where do you then all of a sudden he's just like fighting a street level villain, and you know what I mean? It's just it gets so big. You're like, how do you go back to just a good storyline?
TJ was saying like I didn't think you could top Deadpool and Wolverine, but then he told me the idea, and he said he was like, well, there you go.
I know. He's also marketing.
Sure.
That's
but if you just but again, like what if Spider-Man's in it? Then we will all this whole fucking room will be covered in cum. If we find out that it's a Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Wolverine team up movie. I mean, my God, I just felt Aaron's cock on my leg right now.
Sorry.
He's not even the biggest Spider-Man fan.
Can we add the Hulk?
Yeah, sure. We can add the Hulk.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Why not? We already saw the video of fucking Hugh Jackman's Wolverine versus the Hulk because AI made it, and it was like, oh, all you have to do is just type Hugh Jackman Wolverine versus Hulk, and then boop, there it is.
Make me a 2-hour movie now. Looks pretty good.
We don't have to wait for Deadpool 4. We can just write this thing right now.
Seriously.
Just type it in the computer, boop, boop, and it's done. So
everything's going to change so much in 3 years.
I know. God, I mean, they say in 18 months, no one's going to have a job. So it's very, everyone's going to have a podcast. And then they'll take the podcast. There'll be AI podcasts. It's going to be nuts.
When the AI actor is up for an award is when everything will fail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Absolutely. Yep. Scary times, certainly. And, Ryan Reynolds said it like Deadpool 3 was like, that was the last one. And I was like, bullshit,
Made $1
made
billion.
too much money.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Plus, it's the most successful thing he's ever done. And clearly he loves it more than anything he's ever done.
It's the best thing.
You could see how much he enjoys playing Deadpool.
Yeah.
And
what was his cut from that film? Anybody remember?
$1 billion. He got no, I don't know. But I mean, look, he wrote, produced it, acted in it. It's got to be a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially, I'm sure the biggest payday was Deadpool and Wolverine. But yeah, if you're looking it up, let me know before we move on, because then we're gonna get into some of these trailers that we saw. How much did Ryan Reynolds?
You do it.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds make for Deadpool, Wolverine.
Make for Deadpool and Wolverine. It says 30 to 50.
Yeah, it's got to be in the 50.
Yeah. That makes sense.
As a top producer, though, I maybe thought it would be more.
Yeah,
Could be more.
I'm sure they had to earmark a shit ton for Hugh, though.
True that.
Yeah.
He probably got a piece as well.
They said that the movie costs almost as much as $500 million to make. That can't be right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're reading Google AI, they're never reliable. That's where I got the 30 to 50, but then I also saw 50 on other areas. Variety says Deadpool and Wolverine costs $200 million and another $100 million to market. That makes more sense.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the trailers that came out the past week. The first full-length trailer for Lanterns dropped. When this show was first announced, it was described as True Detective with Green Lantern. And that's basically the feel of the trailer.
Yeah.
It pretty much looks like True Detective. Kyle Chandler plays a grizzled old Hal Jordan who is reluctantly training Jon Stewart, played by Aaron Pierre, to be a Lantern. So that's interesting.
Is this in any of the worlds right now?
It's the James Gunn universe.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So this is Hal Jordan, who was the Lantern in the Superman movie.
Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Guy Gardner.
Right.
Okay.
So I like the end of the trailer when Jon Stewart asks Hal, have you talked to any of the other Lanterns? And Hal says, I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel. It was like, that's That's like the James Gunn humor. You know, it made me chuckle. Also, I guess he hasn't met Guy Gardner yet.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like yeah, that's
maybe this is a prequel or something before Guy Gardner shows up. I don't know.
It certainly could be. Kyle Chandler's amazing. So when you put good actors into these things, then it gets really exciting.
Right.
Because it should be great.
It's getting mixed reviews. You know, like the hardcore Green Lantern fans are like, this is nothing like Green Lantern, obviously. And why are we getting a 60-year-old Hal Jordan, you know, versus like Hal Jordan in his prime?
Yep.
And there's certainly that rumor that, you know, at the end of this show, Hal Jordan will die so that Jon Stewart takes the mantle, which, I mean, that seems the direction where the show's going.
Get F2, right?
I don't know. There's a bunch. There's just usually not more than one per planet, but you also have Guy Gardner, so there's already a couple.
Yeah, I don't know the rules.
No. But there's like a bunch around the whole universe, obviously.
Right.
They're also upset that there's no green in the trailer. They show one little glimpse of the Green Lantern suit, and it's brown. So they're like, what the fuck's that about? Hopefully when he puts on the ring, it turns green.
Yeah,
but
maybe
also,
they're
like,
saving it.
in the comics, the suit is the ring. Like, you put on the ring, and that's the suit. There's no, like, official suit that you grab from the closet like Spider-Man.
Interesting.
So that's a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about Green Lantern, but I do know that much.
Yeah, it just seems like they're leaning real hard into the small town murder mystery vibe.
Right.
Weird.
And the only superpowers we see is like a half second of Hal Jordan starting to fly.
Yeah.
So
Takes off like a rocket.
I mean, I'm sure in the beginning, in the first part of the trailer, Hal Jordan jumps out of the car and Jon Stewart's left to, you know, obviously save his life. I'm sure he puts on the ring and something cool happens there, but we'll see. The show premieres on HBO Max in August. Definitely will check it out.
Yep, check it out.
Hopefully it's good. And then the final trailer for The Boys Season 5 recently dropped.
Sure did.
Homelanders. This looks awesome. God damn it. This fucking. There's nothing I'm more excited of than this. I'm more excited for this than, you know, Spider-Man 4.
Maybe.
Honestly.
Same. Yeah, I think so.
Homelander's looking to become immortal. Butch wants to give Homelander the virus and kill every soup on the planet, which, like, if you go back to last season, he was like, that's genocide. And Jeffrey D. Morgan was like, hey, come on, man. And so he was against genocide. Now this season, he's full-on genocide. And then also we see Homelander letting Soldier Boy out of his cryo chamber. And Soldier Boy says, did you fuck me? It's like, what? Is this some kind of incest thing? He's like, no!
Did you fuck me?
There's also something called Freedom Camps, which I'm sure is exactly what it sounds like. Jesus Christ. Also, The Deep has a podcast with Black Noir.
Perfect.
And, you know, Black Noir doesn't speak, so he just has a soundboard.
Press the button, man.
That's it.
That's amazing.
I was like, oh my God, are they making fun of our podcast? Like, or just podcasts in general, I'm
Probably
sure.
that.
And then towards the end, we see Homelander sitting in the president's chair in the Oval Office, which is straight from the comics. The only difference is in the comics, he's holding someone's head. I think, is it the president's head in the comics that he's holding while sitting in the chair?
Right.
It's like, holy shit. So
You
that's
think there's a
pretty cool-
chance? There's a chance. I mean, this show's insane.
Yeah,
It's insane. Is there a chance that ends there?
maybe.
Right?
But why would they show us that then? I would hope not.
That
Right.
can't be the last shot of the show. Also, you know who else we saw in that trailer? Somebody from Gen V.
We saw a few people from Gen V, yeah. We saw Marie, we saw Jordan. Who else? Did we see the rest of them?
I think it was the main group.
Yeah, right. Everyone's getting involved.
And is there some new super religious superhero? Like someone with like a cross, the whole white outfit with like a big cross.
Yeah, the
it's
dude
like,
in the white suit.
it's like
Right.
it's like a priest soup or something.
Yeah. We saw Homelander's
He'll
assistant.
be a bad guy for sure.
What's Homelander's assistant's name? The woman that is going bald, she wears a wig. Amber? Is it Amber? No, Ashley, right? It's Ashley.
Ashley.
Oh yeah.
We see her licking someone's face. Like she's...
Yeah. I want to see how her taking the V played out for her. Like,
that's right.
What did this do to her?
Right. That's true.
Oh, and Kimiko is just full on talking. Tons of
Yep.
words, I guess.
Oh yeah.
They're going to just let her just do her thing now.
Yeah. Homelander's son Ryan is so much older. So I wonder,
Like 42 in this?
42.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, it's crazy.
That's what happens when it take so much fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, they've only, I think it's only been a year, right? Wasn't season 4 last year?
I thought it was longer than that.
Was it?
These kids grow so fast. 2024.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm really
about
ready.
2 years.
I'm really ready for Ryan to make his face turn. I'm getting a little
I know.
tired of like the evil tease, but he doesn't go full evil.
So when we reviewed last season, remember I was like, I'm worried, guys. I'm worried that Homelander's going to kill his son.
Right.
And now this season, like, that's the biggest rumor because of the shot of Homelander punching someone to death and feeling bad about it. Like, fuck, bam. And it's just like, well, who else would that be other than his son? Like, it looks straight up like the Invincible season 1 finale where Omni-Man's just fucking beating the fucking shit out of his son. He's like, do I kill him? Now, hopefully, Homelander stops just like Omni-Man did, but we'll see.
Yeah, is it too similar at that point?
Right.
Yeah.
Could also be Soldier Boy.
That's what I said.
Could be his dad.
But it doesn't seem to care about his dad that much.
Yeah, but he could turn and he could be like, all right, I want the family. I want the dad and me and my
Right.
son.
Yeah.
And he thinks he has it. And he's like, I gotta kill him.
Yeah.
He could be sad about that.
True. But I mean, I've also seen rumors that Homelander's not dying, and it's just like, because they were like, well, they're doing another season of Gen V, and that's where they'll kill him. And it's like, there's no fuck. If you're killing Homelander, you have to do it on the boys.
You can't do
it.
it
It has
with
to
Gen
be.
V, no.
It has to be a combination of Butch. Like Butch has to be involved in killing him. Ryan has to be, unless he kills Ryan. But it's like everyone just wants the Butch and Homelander. They have to just die together.
They
you know
have
what I mean?
to pay that off. Yeah.
Like
And-
that's
yeah.
God, I'm so excited.
Huey's
though.
got to be involved. Like Huey's got to press the button.
Huey.
Yeah. I think he's the one that kills Homelander. He's got to.
But no one wants him dead more than Butch. Butch
Yeah.
hates Butch is they're arch enemies.
I guess.
More so than Huey.
But Butch is going to go partly dark this season. Then he's going to redeem himself at the end, sacrifice himself
Yeah.
to kill Homelander.
Right. It might be something like where he gives him the virus, but he also gives himself the virus. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be something we can't even think of. Because
Butch,
the show's very good. But the final season premieres April 8th on Prime Video. I'm just excited that it's not. This universe is continuing, obviously. We've got the Soldier Boy prequel series, and we've got Gen V still doing another season, at least one more season.
I do wonder where that's going to go. If you're going to be
I know.
wrapping up the boys, what can you possibly do? Because Gen
just-
V's so reliant on this.
Maybe just where does, Vought go from here?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, it will be hard without your best characters. I mean, look, Gen V, Homelander's only been on like one episode of Gen V, and it was like for a second, and Gen V's still great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
of course.
That's true.
But obviously, Homelander's amazing, Butch is amazing, and without them, there's going to be a hole there. But look, this show's been incredible. Very
has.
excited for this final season. And then Marvel released a Daredevil teaser for season 2. It's very short. It just, shows a lot of action. There is a brief conversation with Matt Murdock and Jessica Jones talking about taking the city back. And from obviously what we saw at the end of season 1, we're putting a team together again. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure Luke Cage will be back. We'll see if they bring back Iron Fist and Elektra. We all hope Elektra comes back. There's rumors that they're all going to fucking be there,
Yeah. That seems where it's going for sure.
Season 2 will take place 6 months after season 1. There's also been the promotion they've been doing in New York is really cool because they've been putting wanted posters for Daredevil and then missing posters for Matt Murdock.
Oh.
So Matt Murdock is missing, and obviously Daredevil is wanted because Kingpin's in charge, and vigilantes are outlawed. So it's gonna get interesting.
Yep.
Very excited. That premieres March 24th
Wow.
on Disney Plus.
Coming around.
Oh yeah, and of course Invincible's like
The 18th, I think.
the what the
18th, 17th or 18th.
something like that.
around
So
there.
that's next week for Invincible.
Wow.
Season 4.
Almost there. Yeah.
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 That's wild. So much. Thank God. Also, the trailer for Scary Movie 6, a.k.a. Scary Movie, came out.
What do you mean?
Well, that's what it's called. It's just called Scary Movie.
Oh.
It's not Scary Movie 6.
How do
it's
they
just
do that when it's the
Scary
same
Movie.
exact title as the first one? Is it the Scary Movie?
Well, I think it's a joke on. It's a play on Scream, right?
Because they rebooted.
Because wasn't Scream 5 Scream? So it's just the same kind of joke. They claim to be bringing offensive comedy back, but I saw the trailer and nothing was offensive.
Yeah,
I
it's the
felt.
same exact name.
They made like a they-them joke, and it was like, all right, but there's been 100 of they-them jokes, and, I don't know. It doesn't look great to me, honestly.
I don't see how you can still be funny at part 6. That's a struggle.
They're parodying Scream, of course. They're parodying Halloween, Smile, Sinners, Weapons, Terrifier, and more. Comes out in June, so we'll see.
Yep. Could be good.
Right. Also, The Matrix 5 is currently being written.
I'm sorry.
The Matrix 5.
Did they not remember what just happened to the
I
last
know,
one?
it just happened. But here's the
it's
thing.
so
And
bad.
look. No one doesn't want more Matrix movies than me because the first one is perfect and they've never been able to, do anything as cool since.
Yep.
However, it is not. This is the first one, the first Matrix movie that's not being written or directed by a Wachowski.
Ooh,
Yeah. So that's something.
promising.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
Oh, I would say good after
Good.
how
They're
they
I
fucking
know,
ruined
but
the
they're
last
the ones
one.
who came up with the Matrix.
Yeah, they also made Matrix 4, which is one of the worst movies of all time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
no.
No.
George Lucas fucked up everything Star Wars he touched after the first movie.
Yeah.
I mean, sometime you have to be saved from yourself.
You mean after the first trilogy or?
No, after the
Yeah.
yes,
First
yes.
trilogy,
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah, the first trilogy.
I mean, you could even argue Ewoks for the third one.
Sure, but he didn't direct the next two though. That's why I didn't say the
That's
next
true.
two.
You
He
still
didn't
had
direct
Luke
those.
versus Vader and Vader's face turn.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
it was enough.
So Matrix 5 is being written and directed by Drew Goddard, who he wrote Cloverfield, World War Z, The Martian, and he was the creator and showrunner for the first Daredevil show.
Oh wow.
That's high praise.
I mean, those are all really good fucking movies, and the first Daredevil show is amazing.
Is Neo in it?
That has not been confirmed yet, but how the fuck do you do? I think it's, you know what I mean? They're not describing this as a reboot or anything. I wonder if they're just going to do what like they did for the last Terminator movie where they're like, hey, remember the last few? Just forget all that. Pew! Men in Black, Flash thing, forget. I mean, because I don't know how you undo Matrix Resurrections other than you just at one point say in the movie that was a fake reality. You know what I mean?
That was all of it was just a video game, right? Is that what they?
Basically.
Oh, it was all just a video game. What? Didn't Keanu play himself
No. I don't think he played Keanu Reeves.
and then went back into the Matrix? Like
He was Mr. Anderson again.
oh, Mr. Anderson. Yeah.
But the whole thing was just a fucking the whole thing was a joke. It was like an inside joke because they were like, well, Warner Brother wants a fourth Matrix game, so
Yeah.
we're making the fourth Matrix game, which that was the Lana Wachowski just saying like, well, they're forcing me to make another Matrix movie, so here it is. It sucks. And Neo just force pushes. He does no karate moves in the fucking movie. Holy shit. Aaron, don't ever see it.
Oh, I won't.
Don't ever see it, Aaron.
Real bad. It makes no sense.
Don't worry about that.
So hopefully, Drew Goddard has wrote some amazing shit. So hopefully he can make this good again.
I'd be willing to give him some leash.
Sure. What else can we do but hope? Also, Christian Bale has joined the cast of Heat 2. He's joining Leonardo DiCaprio, Adam Driver.
What?
Al Pacino is also reprising his role because, again, it's going to be the past and the future.
Interesting.
So we have
Or
to
the
see
present.
this now, right? We have to see
I
this.
guess, but God, I'm so worried about this.
How can you not see Bale and Leo?
Now, at first glance, you would be like, well, Christian Bale's playing Al Pacino's character, right? And that seems to be where it's going. And Leonardo DiCaprio would play De Niro, but he really doesn't look anything like De Niro. He's not. DiCaprio is playing Val Kilmer's character.
When he was older?
Well, wait, hold on.
Is this a flash forward?
Right, exactly.
It makes no sense.
Val was younger when he made Heat than Leo
Yeah, no,
is now.
right. Yeah, but they look younger than they did at the time, right? But apparently Adam Driver's playing De Niro. Oh my God.
No.
No.
Oh boy.
God. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Adam Driver.
No, me neither.
He does not. He can't live up to De Niro. I'm sorry. Looks like Bale's playing Pacino's character. That makes a lot of sense.
He was good in 65, though.
Yeah, but he didn't have
give
to
him
do
that.
anything.
Sure.
He shot dinosaurs. That's all he had to do.
Leo,
Look
Christian
out!
Bale,
Pew! Like, that's all you have to do.
Bradley Cooper, Austin
Yeah.
Butler, Adam
Right.
Driver. Yeah, they're putting
look,
together quite a cast.
The cast is awesome.
Rumored, but yeah.
The cast is awesome, but I don't know. We'll see. He, too, is set to begin filming in August.
Wow.
Interesting.
All right. We'll see. Jesus, that'll be like 30 plus years since the last, since the first one.
95. Jesus.
Pretty nuts. And then I'm very excited about this. Tom Hanks is producing and narrating a 20-episode docuseries on World War II. I'm sure the bomb will be in it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I would love to see that.
It's going to be on the History Channel starting May 25th.
Don't you think we've seen it's too much now? Like enough movies and everything have come out?
I can't get enough of World War II. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm a World War II buff.
I would listen to Tom Hanks describe himself opening a candy bar wrapper.
I mean, sure.
That guy is
I'm a little worried about
amazing.
his politics and all this, but he's done very good with World War movies and documentaries.
Yeah.
He's really good at
Well,
that.
he doesn't put politics in his movies or anything he makes. You know what I mean?
That-
Yeah, you just never know what they're talking about. Yeah, good.
That in World War II, that's like the uniting thing, where it was the one war in history where it was the good guys
Joe,
and the
I
bad
think
guys.
it's pretty easy for World War II. You just go, the Nazis were bad.
Yeah, no,
Like, I
that's,
don't know what else he's gonna say.
it should
That's
be a
what I'm saying.
layup.
It's pretty
It should be a
easy.
layup.
I don't think Tom Hanks is gonna be like, and then we've got episode 4, the Holocaust. Did it happen? Who's to say? Like, I don't think Tom Hanks is gonna do that.
Joe, are you worried he's going to have a swerve and Tom Hanks is going to reveal a Nazi
Maybe.
armband
Yes.
on his... What
Wait,
do you think he's
think
gonna
about
do?
the world right now. It's a little crazy. What did Shane Gillis made that joke? He's like, you're getting old when you really start to love history.
Oh, yeah.
World War II.
Of course. It's so true.
Yeah.
You guys still gotta check out Nuremberg. It's amazing.
I know it's not for free right now.
No.
I looked at it like 3 times. I was like, do I really want to pay this?
I think I read that
waiting.
soon it will be available on a service. It's obviously gonna come at some point.
Yeah.
Just wild that
Don't we all?
No, not once you see that movie, you're gonna be like, how did it not get any nominations?
None.
Like there's got to be some agenda. The fact that there was no marketing for it, no one saw it. Like it's just me. I think I'm the only person.
Andrew.
It's just wild.
Wow.
So I'm very excited. I will be obviously watching this docuseries. Now I got to find out what channel is the History Channel. I got to find that out and record because I haven't watched anything on the History Channel in fucking forever probably.
Sure.
I think I'll probably have it at my place. You can come over and watch it.
Sure. I mean, I have it. I'll be able to record it and everything. So.
Just come over to my fucking house, Andrew.
I'll come over to your house. We could watch it. Sure. You could jerk off to Tom Hanks. I know how
Yes.
much you love him. It's
Yes.
fine. Yeah. Last thing I've got.
Oh! It's like every comedian. Oh, I do a Tom Hanks. Ha no! Ha
Somebody poisoned the water hole. That's it.
There's a snake in my boots. No! That's like.
The last thing I have, this is sad news because one of my favorite comedians, movie stars ever, Jim Carrey, passed away, and he was replaced by a clone.
Oh, God, you scared me for a second. I was like, wait, did I not hear this?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, but Jim Carrey has been replaced by a clone, as you could see from this photo.
Good.
I'm waiting to see if you're trying to,
What?
like, do you know what really happened with this? Or are you trying to, like,
Did it come out? Was that official,
He's
Aaron?
a fucking clone, Aaron.
What you're about to say? Like,
So you didn't hear what happened?
Tell me.
Okay. Who was he a massive fan of? Where he played this guy in a movie. Uh-huh. What would be the most Andy Kaufman thing to do?
Okay, but this still somewhat looks like Jim Carrey. Andy Kaufman and his alter ego looked, what was it, Tony Clifton, was it?
Tony Clifton.
Yeah, like they didn't look anything alike. This looks like Jim Carrey was was a fucking alien from Men in Black took his body.
He got somebody else, and they put prosthetics on and everything.
I don't know. Look how it looks too much like Jim Carrey, though.
This has all come out. Like, they even found who it was.
Well, they're claiming that's what it is. But Jim Carrey's people, like his fucking publicist said, he's not a clone. That was Jim Carrey at the award show.
He didn't have the same color eyes.
No, he did not.
Like, what?
Nor did he have the Jim Carrey personality. So, all right, Jim Carrey won an honorary Caesar Award in France. He looks so different. And if it's not a clone, then he obviously had a ton of work done. Or, like you said, it was someone else.
Yeah, it's somebody else.
But
100%.
some of the videos are hilarious. And I want to show you one right now. Because, like, he didn't even act like the Jim Carrey.
But you're telling me
know.
this is the guy that they're saying was him. That's the guy.
No.
Yeah, that's the guy who played Jim Carrey. His
No, it was somebody else.
No, that's him.
Well, we're saying this as if it's fact now, but yeah.
Like that's the guy. His friend, what's his name? Gregory Callier was the one who, put on the makeup.
Oh, I get. Okay, I guess I just didn't see that version of him because
Yeah, maybe he never
everything I
appeared.
saw him with was other makeup.
Was he Jim Carrey?
I guess.
Right.
But here, I want to play some of the videos people made are hilarious. Watch this one.
Yeah, I can't stand anything in this industry. I hate all of you. As a matter of fact, fuck you too. All of this is pointless. I hate awards. Nobody here has a soul. Yeah. I couldn't be happier
my God.
I love everyone here, and I love Hollywood. If I didn't, I'd be dead and soulless.
I know the cheeks are too high. By the way, he was on a talk show like a week before that with short hair. So he couldn't have grew his hair out. Like,
Yeah, like
well, I
like
think-
2 weeks before he did like Kimmel or Fallon or something, and he looked
was,
like himself.
That was years ago. That was just people lying and saying this was 2 weeks ago, but really it was years ago.
he was saying goodbye to Colbert.
That was not 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
That was longer, like maybe a year. Because look, the Colbert news has been it's like a year old.
Yeah.
Like we heard like a year ago that Colbert was leaving.
So we're all getting fucking punked on this thing.
I guess.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Here, I want to show you this one too. This is Zoolander, but it's with Jim Carrey.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, what the fuck's going on? Because again, like Jim Carrey, the last bunch of years, he's been very cynical, and then he shows up to this award show and he was like, "Oh, this is great! What an amazing evening!" And
Yeah.
so who the fuck knows what's real anymore? None of it's real.
Especially with Jim Carrey.
That's all I've got. So take it away, Aaron.
Yeah, I got to open with something sad. I'll just get it out of the way quick. Bruce Campbell announced he has cancer.
Right?
Pretty sad. He said it's treatable but not curable.
Yeah.
Which that doesn't sound very good. So
Well, hopefully it's treatable.
Yeah, he's trying to sound optimistic, but
He didn't specify what though, right?
he did not.
Yeah.
He did not say what he has. He just said it's not curable. So
Well, cancer
He's-
has no
he's,
cure, right?
yeah, right. So he says he plans to be around for a while. We'll see, but
Hopefully.
that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Great guy. Some video game news. We were talking about the Wolverine game, and we weren't sure when
Yes.
this would actually drop. Would it be this year? September 15th this
Yep.
year. We've got a release date for it.
All right.
Very
Excited
excited
about that.
about this one. We've got to play this thing, right? It looks
Oh, Aaron, of
like
course.
the gameplay we saw looked amazing.
This is gonna be in the Spider-Man universe,
Yeah.
like the same universe as the Spider-Man games, and they've also hinted that Daredevil will be in this game.
Oh my God.
And because it's connected to Spider-Man, they're saying that Spider-Man will also, be in the game as well. So very exciting.
Absolutely amazing. A little bit more video game news. We're going to have the Marvel Maximum Collection. This is going to be a collection
yes.
of old classic video games.
Yes.
This is going to have the X-Men arcade game, the one we all played that had 6 consoles on it. Andrew, it's going to have multiple Spider-Man games. Maximum Carnage is going to be on there.
Yes, I'm buying this.
It's even got the old NES Silver Surfer game.
Yeah.
That like everybody knows is one of the hardest games ever.
No, you have no idea how when I bought the N64 years ago, and I was like, does anyone have Maximum Carnage? and the only like ones you could find online are so expensive. So I was like, I guess I'm just never playing Maximum Carnage again. And now it's coming out for everyone. So I'm very excited.
And what is
playing
this
that
on?
again.
Like its own console?
It's going to get released, I think, across consoles.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's
you
like a
can-
game that you can put on any console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they-
you'll just download it from PlayStation Store, Xbox Store.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a few of these sometimes where it's just an old classic game collection.
Well, that was last year. They came out with the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, like all of the games, but they also included this Punisher game from like the 90s or whatever.
Really?
And
Right.
Aaron never played it, and I was like, hey, check this shit out. And we played the Punisher game. It's fucking hilarious because
so much fun.
it's 2-player. So one person's Punisher, the other one's Nick Fury.
Oh.
And Nick Fury just is constantly like, there's a story in it because, it's just a side scroller. And Nick Fury's like, Frank, stop killing everyone. And then you fucking play the game and you just kill everybody.
Yes.
And Nick Fury kills everybody. So
Yes.
it's just
Oh, he does?
What is going on? Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing.
It's the funniest game ever. I love it. A few more trailers dropped. Did you guys see the trailer for the Lorne Michaels doc?
Yeah.
This is going to hit theaters in April. I'm going to see this. I'm sure all of us are probably going to see this. Lorne Michaels.
It's in theaters?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a theatrical release.
You watched the Saturday Night Live movie?
Of course.
Yes.
It was good?
Yeah.
It was great.
I got
was
like
very
40
good.
minutes into it and I stopped for whatever reason in my life and then I just
really?
never went back.
No, I
really good.
really liked it.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So April 17th,
Live from
that'll
New
be
York
out.
or whatever. Or is it
I think it's just Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that was really good. We also got another Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. It looks so good, guys. It looks so fucking good. Carl Urban Johnny Cage is going to save this movie.
Hopefully.
You guys are doubting still.
Yeah, well, I didn't see the last one, so.
I mean, I'm really doubting it because they haven't made a good one ever.
This looks like it's made for people like you guys, where if you thought the first one was dumb, this is going to be a more like fun, but not super stupid, like just dumb enough.
Sure.
Like he wouldn't do like the original Mortal Kombat. Carl Urban wouldn't do a movie like that now, but
Right.
not after The Boys.
Pay him.
That's true.
Come on.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
never know.
No one's above the dollar.
Yeah, I guess so. Whenever Godzilla Minus Zero drops, it's going to get an IMAX release
Good.
worldwide, so we can go see that on a huge fucking IMAX screen.
Right?
Oh, it's
I think all three of us are going to be into
it's
that,
the
right?
sequel to -1?
Yeah.
Really?
Look,
They've been
I've
working
said what
on it.
I've said about the first movie, but I'm interested in the second one. I am, because again, the action scenes with Godzilla were the best ever.
Like you said, it was the scariest Godzilla movie you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Absolutely. I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with the sequel. You got to bring another monster. I don't know. You know what I mean? It can't just be Godzilla again.
Right.
Oh, there will be.
Like, imagine if they were able to make Godzilla King Kong, but not fucking like goofy shit like what we've seen.
Like actually good. Yeah. Like take the Kong from Skull Island,
Right.
and give us a movie like that.
Yeah.
But
I've
it's
got
the
it.
two of them.
I've got it. I know how to do it. No humans.
No humans.
No humans.
That'll work.
Do we really need to hear them talk?
No.
We need to hear anybody talk? Like
Or
just
what do you think about this? Godzilla King Kong, True Detective. How about that? They got to solve a case.
he's like
King Kong fucks Godzilla's wife. It adds a whole new,
Oh my God.
element to the
Jesus.
story.
who plays Godzilla's wife? Is it Alexandra Daddario?
Yes.
I'm in.
No, she's the one. She's the side girl.
Right,
Of
right,
course.
right.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yum.
I should watch that again. Such a great show. I only watched it once.
I know. It's
While
so
it
good.
came on, like I was waiting for episodes.
Oh wow! See, I watched it a couple years ago. Aaron watched it like a year ago, and
Yeah.
I'm ready for another watch for sure.
Oh yeah, I could already watch it again. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, it is.
It's fantastic. We also got a little teaser of Thrag from Invincible season 4. This guy, he's gonna be a good villain. He's gonna be really good. They got,
He's got to be. He's got to kill some important characters, I would imagine.
yeah. Didn't the guy that got to voice him? I think he's the one that played Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
If
that
I
sounds
remember right.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him yet, or we have? Thrag.
Did they tease
No.
him at the end?
I thought they teased him.
No.
I don't know if they even teased him. I don't think so.
So he's the biggest and baddest.
He's the
biggest and baddest.
This one.
Yes.
Because it was Omni-Man. Then who was the guy
Conquest.
that
Then it was Conquest.
Yeah.
But he's the yes.
The.
He's the
So it'll be Omni-Man and Invincible.
Yes.
that fight him at the end.
I'm sure.
That's right.
And Alan the Alien.
Oh, yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So, guys, Marvel Comics, they're making a 5-issue limited series specifically for this podcast.
Oh.
It's going to be Spider-Man Long Way Home, and it's going to feature Hulk, Spider-Man, and the Punisher. Let's go. We're going to have to read this shit together.
So I'm sure that's because they're all in Brand New Day, right? It's got to, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure, you got to mark it on that.
right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but if it comes out before Brand New Day, we can't read it. Just
Spoilers.
It's the story.
Maybe. We'll see. And also, they're working on a new G.I. Joe movie. I know we've heard a lot about this. Are they going to do a Transformers crossover? What's going to happen with this? But this one they're working on 2 scripts at the same time. You guys will like this. Max Landis is doing one of them.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
And Danny McBride is doing the other.
Wow.
And apparently the plan is they're going to take the 2 scripts and try to mash them up, take the best parts of both.
Okay.
And make one movie out of it.
Interesting.
That sounds great.
I'm shocked they didn't have like something in plan because of the ending to the last one, which was like a couple of years ago now.
Right.
Couple of years ago. It was like 8 years ago now where he
Well,
revealed G.I. Joe.
We were doing this podcast, but
Yeah.
And it was just
Seems like forever.
That was the Unicron one, right? The Rise of the Beasts or something. That was like 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago.
No, not Rise of the Beast. The one after that, right?
No. Rise of the Beast.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah,
2023.
yeah, because that was the only good
Isn't
thing
it
about
crazy
the
that
movie.
that's 3 years ago? You know what I mean? 2023, 3 years ago.
Meaning like, you know, if they're writing 2 scripts right now, going to merge into one, like the soonest it could be is 2027, but it probably wouldn't even be by then, you know?
Right.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you got to really do it well, a lot of CGI.
Yep.
Probably going to be a little while. And then I just wanted to remind everybody, March 20th, Project Hail Mary's coming out.
That's right.
Been hearing a lot of good vibes about this thing.
Yeah.
The trailer looks really good.
Maybe we'll do it for the podcast.
Definitely going to see this one.
That's like the first big movie of the year.
It
when you
is.
think about it.
Probably.
You know, E.T. meets Interstellar is what they're saying. Like, whatever. But
Yeah.
like, that sounds great. I had a I drove home from Surfside Beach. I stayed last night. And it was about an hour 20. So I was like, all right, Ryan Gosling was on SNL. This is what I'll put on my car screen while I'm driving where you don't have to really watch it, you know?
Yeah.
And man, like just every sketch now is just at some point everyone's laughing. They do it every sketch.
They're
Everyone.
desperate.
Like Ryan Gosling, that's kind of his thing. But now like everyone just starts laughing as soon as he walks on to the thing. And you're just like, okay.
I think they're desperate because, again, who under 30 watches SNL? You know?
Nobody.
Yeah.
I haven't watched. I stopped recording SNL like a couple of years ago. I finally was like, I just can't anymore. Like, there's a couple of good sketches like a year, and
You'll
that's
catch it on TikTok
Yeah.
or something anyway. You know
Right.
what I mean?
It's easier than like just going through the rest where it's so bad. You know, like the Sebastian Maniscalco one, you know, you showed me recently, and it's like, okay, well, there you go. But I'm not watching 20 episodes of SNL a year just for that.
You just can't anymore.
It's not good.
That's what all of those shows have really turned into. Everybody consumes them now by watching a little, 2-minute clip of Colbert. That's what it is.
I'm surprised they haven't just, and in some ways they have, because now like if Ryan Gosling hosts, and they'll also bring like 3 other A-listers to be part of the show because they're desperate. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't just gone like, Frasier, or it's like, hey, we're rebooting Frasier. They're all coming back. It's like, hey, SNL, we're firing all the nobodies. We're bringing back Andy Samberg. We're
Why
bringing back
not?
like all the ones you love. And there'll be new digital shorts every week. And,
Oh, yeah.
they
They need it.
We wrote some big fucking checks.
really.
Yeah. This is how, it's funny you say that. This is how the monologue started. Ryan Gosling, right? He comes out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm sorry. Is that Harry Styles?
Yeah.
And they cut to Harry Styles.
Of course.
And he's like, hey.
Right.
What are you doing here? I'm hosting next week. So I figured I'd, just kind of do some research, see how everything's going. He's like, that would have been smart of me. Okay.
Dude, it started in 2016 where they're like, who's going to play Trump? And it was Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
He's not a cast member.
Right.
And it was like, look, he did a great job.
It was good.
But like, he's not a cast member. So the biggest star of SNL is Alec Baldwin. How are these people going to get famous? You know, how are they going to become big? They can't.
Yeah. And what's the guy that does them now? Like his is really good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't just go to him. He's been on the show for years.
But again,
I can't think of his name.
You don't know his name. No one knows his name.
No, I don't know anybody. They're really making a push for this Ashley Padilla girl.
No clue.
Who's kind of cute and she's kind of funny. But
and Keenan's still on the show, right? He's been on the show for 26 years or whatever.
Yeah.
He makes Tim Meadows look like a flash in the pan. Remember he was on like our whole childhood.
Damn.
It's crazy.
And the last thing I had, did you guys hear how bad this The Bride Frankenstein movie bombed?
Yeah.
It did? Wait, it already came out?
Yeah.
It also has horrible reviews.
90 million budget, made 7.3.
I was sort of excited because of, Christian Bale and all that. Maggie Gyllenhaal directed it. But the reviews are really bad.
I've heard it compared to the Joker.
Oh, God.
Are they Bonnie and Clyde? That's what it looks like. Frankenstein meets Bonnie and Clyde.
Right.
I guess.
You're like,
Maybe she thought Joker 2 was going to be huge, so she's filming this movie just to be just like Joker 2.
Maybe.
Because also, the Bride of Frankenstein looks just like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
She looks just like Lady Gaga.
I thought it was
in
Gaga.
the makeup. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a point to that, to where it's like, let's just make her look like Lady Gaga.
Right.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's all I got.
That's all you got? All right, Joe's got something special for us.
Yes.
I think we might make this a weekly thing, just depending on time and what
Okay.
we're reviewing. But I saw this on TikTok. I have a category in my head.
Yeah.
You guys are going to compete against each other. You're just going to go back and forth naming movies. I'm going to tell you if you can have it or you cannot have it. And then I'll write down where we are.
Yeah.
And then just wait till you know it for sure before you guess. Because
Yeah.
then it kind of ruins the game because then you're out. You know what I mean?
So is it just one category?
It's just one category.
Okay.
All of these movies will have something in common, right?
Right.
Whether it's an actor, director, title,
Category,
where it was filmed. They could be, those are hard. I'm going to start with something a little bit easier.
Okay.
But I can't tell you anything about it. Aaron,
Gotcha.
give me a movie.
Can I have The Matrix?
You cannot have The Matrix.
Can I have The Dark Knight?
And this can go faster if you're thinking of movies that have maybe more actors in it than normal. You know what I mean? Just to try to get, or titles too, I guess. All right, no.
No.
Can I have Ocean's 11?
You cannot. Okay. These are good guesses, though, to try to get things going.
Can I have Endgame?
Yes, you can have it.
There you go. You said name like a movie with all the actors.
That's all
I
of
think
them.
they're all in there.
Yeah.
Can I have Iron Man?
The first one?
The first one.
No.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Can I have...
I need to confirm that.
Well, hold on. Can I have Iron Man 2?
Hold on. Let me just check. Iron Man. Iron Man's a no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iron Man 2 is a yes.
Uh-huh.
Iron Man 2.
Okay. So I already know what that means so far. Are we working together or am I playing against
No,
Aaron?
you're playing against each other.
All right. So Iron Man 2 is a yes.
Yes.
Oh, see, I already have a guess, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I mean, you want to go a little bit further.
All right.
if you're not too
But
super
so
sure.
let me ask you this. I just said Iron Man 2. You said yes. If I wanted to guess, could I guess now? Like after I got a yes?
You could, but if I say no...
No, I won't guess now.
Okay,
I'm just saying, like, when I'm ready to guess, I can name a movie first and then guess. Like, it doesn't go to Aaron first.
Oh.
I think yes, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So go ahead, Aaron.
Can I have Captain America Winter Soldier?
I have to look some of these up. Just a lot of actors in those movies, and I don't want to be wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please hold.
I feel like I know this.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I think I have a guess
America.
too. It's probably not the same as yours.
No?
Probably not.
Can I have Jurassic World Rebirth?
Like,
Oh, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, the fact that he has to
I'm
look
almost
it up.
saying no.
The fact that he has to look it up, I guess we're wrong.
Yeah. No.
So it's not Scarlett Johansson movies.
That was my guess too.
All right. This
Winter
makes things
Soldier,
interesting.
Iron Man 2 and Endgame.
Because especially when you said Iron Man, and Joe was like, let me look it up. And I was like, she's not an Iron Man. No.
Yeah.
She's an Iron Man 2, though. That's crazy.
Can I have Chef?
Oh, you're trying to go? No.
Okay.
If you're going to be that specific, you might as well just say, can I have Jon Favreau?
Right.
I mean, is it Jon Favreau movies? Yeah.
God. I was
Hold on. A lot of people are in Chef. I need to look because I don't know. I've seen it once. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's okay. Interesting. Iron Man 2. Let's go with 7.
No.
All right.
Damn.
The Brad Pitt one?
Yeah.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have Ant-Man?
Ant-Man, which, yeah, right? Well, like, just,
Well,
some of these things are easier than others. You can't have Ant-Man. Some of them are easier than others, but the way I did it, you just have to, like, look up some of these.
yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. Dark Knight Rises?
No.
No. That was quick. We got 3 superhero movies, though, so
Yeah, what the fuck?
let's just keep naming those.
Let's just keep naming those.
Can I have Infinity War?
Yes.
Okay. So it's some. Oh, no. Although.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, keep going.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay,
Can I have
thanks.
Iron Man 3? What? This is part of the game.
No, I know. I just don't like that I don't know them that quickly. Because Iron Man 3 sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Can I have Thor?
The first Thor?
The first Thor movie.
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
Who the fuck was in Iron Man 2 and also. Okay, all right.
And by the way, like, we'll talk later. Let's just keep going. Hold on. Yes, you can have Thor. You'll see why later.
Yes, hold on. I can have Thor.
IMDb said confirmed yes on Thor.
The Incredible Hulk, the Ed Norton one?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What?
Huh.
I know for a fact that that's a yes.
Is this movies only?
What do you mean?
Like all we can name are movies. Yeah.
Yeah, all you can name is movies.
Okay.
The Ed Norton Hulk, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just confirming my old brain. But this says no, but I'm almost.
Well,
hold on. Let me think about it. Hold on. Give me a second.
yeah.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Too
But
many,
Thor,
like-
yes.
Thor, yes.
Yes.
I thought.
All right.
Yeah.
Just name a movie.
This is wild. So it was no to Ant-Man.
Just name a movie.
Can I have Civil War?
That's another tweaker. I don't think so.
I don't think so. All right. Sherlock Holmes? No. You didn't make it that easy.
Okay, no to the. Just confirm no Civil War. I didn't think so. The Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey, right?
Of course.
There's been a few of those.
That's right. No, every Sherlock Holmes movie to have ever existed. Good luck.
He's in one. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no to that.
Can I have The Judge?
No.
Okay.
Can I have?
Okay.
Can I have Captain America, the first one?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
You're gonna know why I'm struggling with this so bad.
Sure.
When we're done, I probably picked like the worst theme.
Can I have Zodiac?
No. I just watched that.
You did finally?
Oh, did I not admit that? I didn't say that. I don't think we've done a show since I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it on a plane. The hell was I on a plane?
Okay, but it was still awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh God. Let's see. Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron, I have an idea now.
See, but the only
Andrew's
guess I
back on track.
have, it can't be because you said no to Iron Man. This is
Unless that's not right, but
I'm just going like I'm using IMDb to confirm or deny stuff. So I'm just saying like, yes, I'm sorry, Iron Man
Okay.
1.
I think we both have the same idea.
okay.
But
Well,
let's confirm. Do like do another movie.
okay. Can I have Shaft?
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you it was easy.
Because when you said no to Iron Man
fucking
1, that was
bonus
that's where I
scenes are
was
so
going.
hard.
I know.
Because he's not credited in a lot of those.
Yeah.
But that was the
Of course, where he goes-
post credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative.
That's why I got Hulk confused because I wasn't sure if it was the end of that one where he comes out.
Right.
But that's just where Robert Downey Jr. goes into the bar
Yeah.
and talks to
So it's Sam Jackson movies.
yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
So all right, it's a tie. Aaron and I basically got it at the same time. We were
Yeah,
like, I think
'cause I messed up.
because I was about to say Pulp Fiction,
Right.
just to confirm. But yeah, that is fun.
It's a fun game, and again, I'll make it like it was too easy, so I think it was, but it was harder for me.
Yeah.
I got to make it easier for me where the answers are like this, and then
know.
harder for you guys.
Right.
So I'll do another one next week.
Yeah, and again, if you want to play, we could switch it up.
Yeah, it's easy to just think of a category and then
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, no, that was good.
But
Yeah.
he's been in everything, so it's like
I know.
I was like, oh, that'll be easy to start off with. Like, no, it's impossible because which movie did he have a bonus
All right,
scene?
snakes on the plane.
Yes, it's the
Yeah,
snakes.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, what have you guys been watching the past couple weeks?
Yeah, Zodiac was good, so I really
Awesome.
like that. And then just been banging through Sopranos. It's kind of fun to see the different actors,
Yeah,
like Will Arnett, Dano. What's his name?
Paul Dano.
Paul Dano. Like you're just like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
you forget.
There's
It's
so
been some
many
years.
who they were nobodies then, and they
Right.
just had like they were on a few episodes, very small parts, and
Yeah.
you're like, holy shit! Yeah, Will Arnett is in The Sopranos.
It's like somebody's husband,
Jesus.
like a cop. Yeah.
Aaron,
No.
The only thing
Still
that's
no.
slightly bothering me is like I feel like they do things without telling you sometimes in like a cut scene, right? Like if an episode opens up and Paulie's in jail, it's like, okay, that's fine. But like they just like had a scene and all of a sudden Paulie was in jail and I felt like it wasn't really explained. I guess like any of them could be in jail at any time because of what they do.
Well, that was David. That's just kind of how David Chase writes the show, where
things
it's
just
like,
happen.
Yeah, like
All of a sudden, Tony's fucking this girl. Now he's fucking that girl.
because
Now
that Paulie being in jail was in the middle of 2 seasons.
Yeah.
and something happened with that actor in real life to where he couldn't be on the show that season as
Oh.
much, so he had to take time off, and then that's why they put him in jail.
they showed Jackie Jr.'s funeral.
yeah,
And then they're arresting Syl and Christopher. But then they're just in the next scene. Okay, I guess they got bailed out. I mean, whatever, right? They do that. And you see Paulie running away. Like he's running and he's in jail. So you're like, well, they were arrested, but they're out. But Paulie was running, but he's in jail. It was just kind of like, it's quick. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you miss one sentence, that could have been the exposition to tell you what just happened.
right.
I was sneezing. You know, me and my sneeze.
But I know. I don't really. Honestly, you could probably ask me at certain points because I remember when I watched it with my wife, and she was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I don't care." But that's not what the show's about. The
Right,
show,
no. It's
the
just
plot is just to get you from point A to point B. It's,
Absolutely.
The show is just about the characters and the amazing dialogue. Like that's it. I really don't care what's actually happening on the show.
And like, I know it's a show, right? Jerry Seinfeld famously did this too. Like, he was just with hot girl after hot girl after hot girl,
Yeah.
and he was like a struggling comedian, not the best looking guy in the world,
But
right?
he's funny.
But that's true. Like, Tony gets the hottest women you've ever seen, and they're just in love with him in one scene. I'm in love with you.
Well, he's very powerful,
I guess.
and he's rich.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like a big bear that'll take care of you.
Right.
I guess that's how they see him.
Giant cock. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, he's gotta. He's
Gotta.
Italian.
Big
Come
dude.
on. We all have huge Italian cocks, right? That's the whole. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Aaron?
Oh, okay,
Any
we
big
done talking
Italian-
about The Sopranos now?
Any
Okay.
big Italian
Oh my
cock
God.
shows you've been watching lately?
Sorry, I was just daydreaming.
How do you
about
hate
Twister.
this show, though? I mean,
You
like,
never
how much of
watched
it is... You just never went to it.
Joe, he hates Italians.
I've seen. What can I say? I've seen a ton of clips. I've seen enough of it.
Do you feel
to
like you've
know
seen
that
too
it's-
much now?
I feel like I've seen too much.
That could be.
I've seen a lot of death scenes. I've seen a lot of big plot points.
Yeah.
I've seen enough to know it's not my kind of show.
Got it.
It's just, you know.
You're wrong. Yeah. Everyone can be wrong.
I feel like it would be that thing. It's
you'd
like
like
when you wouldn't watch Endgame again. I'm like, you just got to watch it one more time, and now you love Endgame. I think if you actually watch Sopranos, you would like it.
But that was different, though. I just needed to get over one big character death to appreciate a great movie. I just don't really like mob stories. It's just not my thing.
All right.
With exceptions, you know, Goodfellas. But
Well, this is like the ultimate Goodfellas. It's Goodfellas, but it's 7 seasons.
all right, I just don't want to listen to Gandolfini. Okay,
Jesus.
Jesus, I can't handle the accent.
Jesus.
It's the face-to-face business.
Aaron, it's the best show of all time. It's the best show of all time. I didn't fucking ruin the last season like Game of Thrones.
Sorry, I'm not Italian. What can I tell you?
All right.
Oh, I watched the
You're
entire
forgiven, I guess.
Game of Thrones new season. I didn't even know that was coming out. Apparently, it came out in January.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been hearing about this.
Great.
thing. Really?
You would like this more than other Game of Thrones because it was more soprano. It was all dialogue with some great action scenes.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the mystical stuff that you're not a big fan of.
Well, first of all, hold on. I didn't like House of the Dragon because all they were doing was talking at a table.
House of the Dragon. Right.
I was like, where are the dragons? I want the dragons.
But you never saw Game of Thrones.
No.
So like House of the Dragon gets you a little bit like you're seeing stuff that was kind of talked about.
Yeah.
That you're not getting those references because you didn't watch the first one.
Sure.
You know when they do that, right? It's
know.
like you got to get the references, otherwise, what the fuck were they even talking about? Who cares? You know what I mean? And this one is just this is before that.
Uh-huh.
Or after that.
Right.
But before Game of Thrones. This one's like 100 years before Game of Thrones. So it's good.
I'll just do the same thing that Aaron said, where he's prejudiced towards Italians. I'm prejudiced towards like medieval-ish type stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of the that shit. So that's what I'll just say. I watched the first episode of Game of Thrones. Josh asked me to watch him with it years ago. I think it was during the first season of House of the Dragon because we reviewed that. And I was just like, yeah, it was all right. I don't know. And I just never cared to watch more.
Just the swerves and the shocking moments and like
Yeah.
it's insane. That's all I can say.
all right. Like you meant the dragons would be the only thing that interests me about watching it. Like,
But like if you're watching a show and you get into the characters and there's
know.
it's like Sopranos, like shocking character deaths, you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like no one's safe in that kind of show. And it's the story of these kids, these brothers and sisters, and they're growing up in front of your eyes because they're babies when the show starts and they're
Yeah.
having sex in the last season. What was it, 5 seasons over the course of 15 years or something like that? 10 years. But it's great. And the last, I know they said the last episode was bad, but like leading up to the last episode, those big wars with the zombies is amazing.
but okay, the majority of people like hate the last season. I know that's not
The
you.
last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Because the episode before the last couple of episodes was like maybe the best episode. The big, where they finally have the big war with the White Walkers.
Spoiler alert.
It's amazing. I didn't say
I'm
anything.
just kidding. I know that was teased from like the beginning, right?
It's been a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron?
Fair enough. Yeah, I watched some good shit. I know you guys have talked about this one already, but Wrecking Crew,
Oh yeah.
that action one with Momoa and Batista.
Oh, yeah.
Batista!
I fucking loved that thing.
I told you would like it.
I
said
fucking
this is an
loved
Aaron
it.
movie.
Oh, that's the ultimate.
I liked
Aaron
it
movie.
too. I liked it too.
Like
It was
8,
fun.
That's the ultimate Aaron movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like, don't let me think. Don't you dare let me think for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's fun all the way through. I don't have to waste time thinking about boring ass dialogue, explosions, and then when they do talk, it's like fuck.
Jason,
What the fuck are you doing? You know, it's funny because The Sopranos is like that, but they just don't have Italian New York accents.
Okay,
So that's the problem, I guess. What the fuck are you doing?
my biggest plot hole in movies like this are they didn't talk for 5 years,
Yeah,
longer,
Something like that.
Yeah,
and then when they see each other, hey, how are you? Hey, I'm all right. And then they're joking. And you're like, why don't you guys talk?
Wait, you guys hate each other?
Like 5 years, like something major, like someone fucked someone's wife or something, or
Yeah.
like come on, like 5 years of not talking to your brother at all.
yeah, but no,
But then they're fine. We're besties. After we beat up some bad guys.
Yeah,
10
that
out of
was-
10, right?
Oh, like 8.5, 9. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I showed.
I go unrated. It's an unrated.
you
What's your
go.
score, Joe? Unrated. It was just fun.
What's your score? Fun.
fun.
fun. Had a lot of funs.
I had a big weekend. I showed my son his first R-rated movie.
He's 7. Now, how old is your son now?
He's about to turn 11.
Yeah, all right.
So he's right around
getting
there.
there.
I think we picked a good one. True Lies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it even R?
Just 'cause there's blood.
It's barely R.
Is there any bare ass, any Arnold ass?
I think they say fuck once or twice. They
Yeah.
say shit a few, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few violent scenes that are a little.
Yeah,
over
that's
the
like
edge.
hard. That's like barely an R.
That would be
Bare-
PG-13 now, wouldn't it? Or
Well,
the F word's the big deal.
Is there a lot of blood splatter?
Not a ton.
No, so then no. So yeah, maybe that's just the fucks.
It's like a guy gets shot in the head and there's a little blood splatter on a window. So it's
Well,
it's barely R.
that's an R. When you have blood splatter, that's an
Yeah.
R.
So
yeah, it's like just a few things.
It's a soft R, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, he loved it.
Nowadays, they would just edit that down to a PG-13.
Yeah.
Take away the blood splatter, remove 2 fucks, and we're good.
and we're good with PG-13. Yeah. Yeah, no, he loved it though. He loves Arnold. He said 9.5.
I love how you're making your son rate movies now. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what I do to Leo too.
Yeah. Proud
Rate
Papa.
it. Verify it.
How is it below a 9.5? It's the first time you saw "fuck you" and then people getting their heads blown off. 10.
Oh, and
Show me this more. Give me more.
Oh, and the best part. So you know, Andrew, how you really enjoy watching people watch your favorite movies and
Yeah.
see their reactions. I was looking over at my son's face at the end when Arnold goes, "You're fired," then shoots the missile.
Amazing.
Ear to ear grin on my son's
How do you
face.
not?
He loved it.
I miss that in movies.
It was-
You don't really see that anymore.
It was amazing.
You don't see the one line like to
know.
finish the movie off.
Yep.
I know.
And then last night, Joe, do you remember I was telling you about Alan Ritchson fighting the giant alien robot movie?
Yeah.
War Machine.
Yeah.
Great.
It was great.
I really liked it.
Where
Yeah.
is it right now?
It's on. Where is it?
I'll watch it this week.
Prime, right?
Netflix.
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 Okay, perfect.
It was really good.
Did they go
Like
boom, boom, boom?
Exactly what they do.
It was. So I've been waiting for Richardson to have his one big standout action role where he was good in the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but yeah.
that was kind of like he was part of a ensemble in that one.
Right.
But since
Yeah.
Reach, I've been waiting for like his one action role. This was it for
I
me.
can't believe that
really
he-
good.
Yeah, and I can't believe that he hasn't done better roles. He had
Yeah,
a Mission
he's-
Impossible thing, right? Wasn't he in one of the Mission Impossibles, or what was the movie?
No, he was in the Fast 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Remember, he
about
was the swerve.
Yeah, that's right.
He was the good guy and he turned bad at the end. We were like, oh, there's a swerve in these movies
Oh,
now?
that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I did forget.
I just
about
thought that he would be doing more by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he's like
'cause-
the only good-looking, like he looks like a movie star. He's huge.
Maybe he's not picking the best role because he just made that piece of shit with Kevin James. That
Oh
was-
my God! Like,
that was
who's
not-
his manager?
That was not very good. But no, this was good. It was just really nonstop, just relentless action. It was good.
Yeah. Cool.
I think
I
you'd
can't wait to
enjoy
see
it.
it. Yeah.
Anything else?
That's all I had.
I rewatched an Italian movie that Aaron actually does love.
Oh,
And that, well, there's not many. You could probably guess. So,
an Italian movie
Casino?
that I do enjoy.
no.
Goodfellas.
My Cousin Vinny.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I watch that like once a day.
How can you
Once
not
a
like
day.
that one?
It's on my TikTok algorithm. It
know.
comes up constantly, and I stop and I watch the entire thing, no matter what scene.
I showed my wife that movie like a year or two ago, And then recently it came up and she was like, oh, let's watch it again. I was like, I love you.
Yes.
So anyways.
Just this morning, I saw a TikTok clip where someone took an old He-Man cartoon clip of Skeletor talking to somebody, and they put Vinny talking to his girl as the voiceover of it, and it matched up perfectly.
That's
It's
hilarious.
I was telling her, I was like, you don't understand. This might be our top family movie. Like growing up, like me, you, our brother, our sister, our parents, like we quote this movie to each other like all the time for like the past 30 plus years.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
To me, those are the two funniest movies I've ever seen. Like they're just so good. It's constant greatness.
Like I showed her like our brother Dominic, he works for car dealerships and he always has these like bright suits.
Yeah.
And this was back because I remembered it because I saw it in the movie when the whole store got the flu. In 2020, he texted our family chat a photo of him in like a bright red suit, looked just like Vinny. So I replied, did the whole store get the flu?
Did the whole store get the flu?
And we were just watching and it's just like, yep, we quote that. We say that. We said even the identical, like everything. And at the end, you're just like, they don't make movies like this anymore. No. This is where it's like, now I'm going to sound like a grandfather, but it's like, they just do not make movies like
because
this
it's
anymore.
Fun. It's a little edgy, but not enough to where like you can't show kids. Just fuck, right?
Yeah.
And like you have these great performances. Everyone plays their role.
Yeah.
He's a guy from
Perfectly.
Brooklyn. I'm kind of dumb, but I got street smarts.
Yeah.
So I can get guys off murder.
Yeah.
And the judge is an old guy. I do things by the book. And he stays that way. There's no awakening.
No.
He stays that way.
Yeah.
The only reason he gives Vinny his due at the end because he won the case. Like, you're a pretty good lawyer.
And Marissa Tomei, lied for him. Got Vinny's judge friend to say that he was a legit lawyer.
Two great things about that movie. A, these kids are relying on his cool cousin who flunked out 3 times to get him off murder.
Yeah.
And B, anybody could have gotten these kids off murder. Like, this was so obviously not them. But it's great the way he gets there. You know what I mean?
Third time's a charm. Not for me, it isn't.
Not for me.
Nope, for me, six times was a charm. And again, Marissa Tomei is...
You're getting fucked one way or the other.
Oh, yeah, that scene's amazing. As a kid, I didn't even know what was going on in that scene. I was like, why is everyone laughing?
Right.
And then it's like, yeah, he thinks Vinny's the fucking new rapist, his jail partner. But no, like, as great as Marissa Tomei is in that movie, what I even love more, because there's a part early in the movie where they're in their first hotel room and they're playing the Stand By Your Man song.
Yeah.
Like in the background, which like, as a kid, I didn't even notice. And it's like, that's what this whole movie is Stand By Your Man, because she's so good at that.
Yep.
And at the end, she helps him. But then each time he's talking to like a witness and he's figuring it out, like just when they cut to her reaction to see how happy she is, it's like, it's so powerful for the movie. It's like, oh, she's the best. But yeah.
You want me to tell you why? I would love to hear this.
Yeah.
So would I.
Yeah.
So good.
So yeah, that was like probably my, 30th time watching, maybe more, and it's a 10 out of 10 every single time.
So fucking good.
Fantastic. So
Breakfast. You think?
yeah.
So breakfast, lunch, dinner. 2, please.
Oh God. I mean, Italians are just the best, right, Aaron? They're just the greatest. Aaron, you like to eat our food. You like that we make you laugh.
Yeah, the food's great. Food's great.
How about I just
Food's
kick
great.
your ass? You
A counter-offer.
A counter-offer.
So anyways, let's get to the fan questions. Pop Culture Junkie, blind rank these questionable movie quotes for how awkward they were when you first heard them in the movie.
Oh.
Bonus if you can guess the film it's from.
All right.
First up, who's doing this, Joe?
Yeah.
Ass like a 10-year-old boy.
Is that Borat?
No.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. I guess one is good or one is most inappropriate.
Yeah.
Most inappropriate is one?
Most
Sure.
awkward.
Yeah, I'm going
I
to go
think is
2
what it
on
said.
that ass. What movie is it from?
That was Bill Paxton in True Lies.
Oh my God, that's right. Hello. You should have got that.
And you just watched it.
I don't remember that line.
I think that was him just describing like a woman he fucked. Or was
guess.
was
The
he
wife.
describing Jamie Lee Curtis?
Right?
No, because he didn't get to fuck her. I think he was talking about like the last
Yeah,
one
but
he
you
did.
can describe her ass. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Ass like a 10-year-old boy.
Oh, that's probably when he was talking to Arnold, bragging
Yeah.
about, okay,
Car.
okay, yeah.
And then Arnold backfists
All right.
him, but not really.
2 for most inappropriate.
All right. I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
Oh. 3?
That was from Roadhouse.
Oh my
which
God.
Aaron and I saw a couple months ago, but I don't even remember who said that. It's got to be one of the bad guys. It's probably just like random bad guy.
Yeah.
I think
That seems like that wasn't even the craziest thing that was said in that movie.
No, I don't think
like,
so.
by far.
I don't think so at all. I think it was when Sam Elliott told Patrick Swayze, "You want to just fuck already?" I think it was that part. Oh no, I'm sorry. They said that with their eyes to each other. Sorry, with their eyes.
I fuck guys like you in prison.
I know this one. Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet.
I mean, that sounds hilarious. I'll go 4.
That was the wolf in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, right.
What's his name?
Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel, when they clean the car. Damn, this looks great. Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet. This is a great one. You came in my mouth. That means something.
That's 1.
Do you know what that's from?
Clerks?
No. I'll give you a hint. You came in my mouth. That means something.
Oh, God. Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz.
You got it.
Oh, I think I know this.
Yeah.
I just can't think of the name. Where his face.
Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a
That means something.
That's so great. It's like, because it's like, we've all been there. It's like, what? Well, I mean,
She's driving. Okay, I love you. Let's go fuck right now. And get out of the car.
Right, just stop.
What are you doing? You
don't
say
have
anything.
don't have a breakup while she's
How many times
driving.
I've been involved in that sort of thing?
Yeah. So wait.
I
so
saved 5.
Number 5 is, I haven't been fucked like that since grade school.
Oh, that's Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. That was fun.
That's probably higher, though. That should be higher.
Yeah, probably.
As far as
the
inappropriate.
story around that is great
Oh,
because
so good, yeah.
it was supposed to be a different line, and then the studio was like, "Okay, please change that line," and they were like, "You got it," and then they were like, "No, please, can you go back to the other line?" They were like, "Sorry, it's already done. It's done. It's good."
What was the other line?
I forgot.
Oh, my God.
It was
like,
something like my dad. I
haven't been fucked like
me.
that since my dad
It was
or
something
something.
like
Yeah.
weird like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Grade school. Jesus Christ.
The Rizzler last few weeks, my wife and I decided to introduce our 9 and 10-year-olds to some vintage 80s comedy classics.
Yeah.
We start off great. Uncle Buck, still hilarious.
Amazing.
Yes.
Coming to America, home run. Then The Burbs, Tom Hanks, fantastic.
Underrated. Love the Burbs.
I haven't seen it. I don't think.
I haven't seen
It's
that
been
one.
a long time.
Then the other night, I decide to throw on Revenge of the Nerds. Holy shit. About 15 minutes in, I'm sitting there. I don't remember this being rapey and racist. I
Oh my
remembered
God.
nerds versus jocks and goofy pranks. Then all of a sudden, the scenes start happening, and Jesus Christ, I fucked up. Couldn't hit stop fast enough. Hollywood isn't how I remember.
The protagonist rapes in that movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
He puts on a mask and she's like, she thinks it's her boyfriend. She's like, oh, and then he bends her over and he bangs her. And then after she goes, "It was you, a nerd?"
Oh, that's
and of course she
that's
loves it.
porn. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I've seen that movie before.
What's funny is just like Rizzler, I've been showing some of these to my kid. I think at back-to-back weeks, we showed him Karate Kid and Teen Wolf. And in both of those movies, they drop the F word, and I don't mean fuck.
Right.
It's it's wild how many of those 80s movies dropped that.
Of course.
That you don't even remember.
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey Mysterio, who would have a harder time, Batman versus Superman villains or Spider-Man versus Batman villains? Keep in mind, Batman villains don't have powers, but they are more deadly. However, Spider-Man's can be more destructive. Well, if you're talking comics, then Batman villains, a lot of them have powers.
Wait, read that again? Who?
I don't think I understand the question.
Yeah, me neither.
Who would have a harder time, Batman versus Spider-Man villains? Like, so Batman villains versus... Oh, no, Batman versus Spider-Man's villains. So Batman versus Green Goblin, Venom, Carnage, Sandman,
Okay.
Kingpin, etc. Or Spider-Man versus Batman villains.
Yeah, definitely Batman would have a harder time with Venom. How's he beat Venom?
Same way he beats Superman. He always plans.
I know, but
Always has a plan.
Batman would beat Venom in because
You
it's
don't
just
think
large. It's just loud sounds and vibrations.
Spider-Man can web up most of Batman's villains.
Yeah, but there is like Killer Croc. There's Clayface. There's some ones that have powers, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman has technically fought Darkseid. Is Spider-Man going to fight Darkseid with webs? I mean,
they
They
both,
both use their intelligence, right?
I wouldn't call Darkseid one of Batman's villains, like not in that sense. You know what I mean? He's not like a
Fair.
known
yeah,
Batman guy.
right.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. I'd like to see it though. McMahon been shitting. Hey guys, after weeks of watching new movies, I've been slumped without anything new to watch other than 2.5 Men and season 2 of Ted, which you guys should 100% check out. Oh yeah, I saw that Seth MacFarlane played Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I saw
and
that
they used
too.
AI to make it look just like him.
That's what he played Bill Clinton there?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And they straight up, they were like, we tried prosthetics, it didn't work, so we just used AI.
It would have been funnier if like he just played him as him, just with blonde hair.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I know it's Seth MacFarlane, but it's great.
True.
Sounds like him, you know.
He says, anyways, I'm between, he says The Bronx Tale. It's A Bronx Tale and The Shining. Which one should I watch this week? Thanks, guys. 2 very different movies, both awesome. I mean, just watch both of them, but if you have to watch one first, I guess The Shining. But I really love A Bronx Tale. It's awesome. You've
really
seen
good.
it. Yeah. Aaron, you haven't seen it, right?
That's the one where doesn't De Niro play straight man in that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's like our dad in A Bronx Tale.
Yeah. I mean, I like that.
Yeah. But both are really good, so check them both out. Joey Von Doom, sup dudes? Here's an alternate reality. Pushfire Barry, Elliot Page as Morph. Okay.
Okay.
Fire.
Batista as Hugo Strange. That would be fucking awesome.
Push that.
Push.
Jesse Plemons as Carnage, along with his wife returning as MJ.
Oh,
And
he would be a really good Carnage.
yeah,
He's a good actor. So I would bury that.
I don't
Batista.
love him as Carnage though.
He would be a great Cletus.
He's too calm and
He's very creepy serial
he's too
killer.
chill though. Carnage is the Joker. Carnage is fucking wacky. Like Jesse Plemons is like too chill for Carnage.
So you
but
don't
so
think
it's-
he could turn that up?
I wouldn't like. I don't like Jesse Plemons because he killed Jesse's girlfriend. So he's an asshole. No, I just think he's
killed
always
the
just
kid.
kind of like the calm guy, and Carnage is the Joker turned up to 11. Whereas, like, again, the perfect. And I'm not the first person to say this. This has been said for fucking years, but the perfect casting would have been Jim Carrey back in the day.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey, Carnage is just the Joker, but he is even more murdery. Like he's just like he would have been perfect in his day if they made a serious Spider-Man film with Carnage as the villain.
Yeah.
It would have been amazing.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Jesse Plemons, I don't know. But yeah, Elliot Page is Batista's Hugo Strange. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
King Eid, I watched Rental Family last week. Brendan Fraser's continued career renaissance is so impressive. This was such a great feel-good movie. Highly recommended if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
Yeah, same.
What is that about?
I think he's in Japan, and they just hire him to be like an extra family member because I don't know, like
Because they actually do that, right?
I guess.
I think I've heard about this. Yeah.
I'm not sure if their
thought he
family's just
swaps-
too small or if
I
they
don't
just
remember.
need a white guy for something. I'm not sure what
Okay.
the
Hey,
plot
who's got a
was,
white
but-
guy?
All right. Eric's Nipples. If She-Hulk ends up in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars, what would be the best way to handle her character to redeem the TV show other than killing her? Ah, shit.
Ah,
Look, she's not going to be in it, guys. They fucking blacklisted her.
Yeah.
All she did was talk shit about Disney, and they were like, yeah, it's done. You're done. So she's not going to be in it. We really don't have to worry about that.
they're not going to recast, you think?
No. I don't think they'll ever try again with that. I'm just surprised they still put all of these like heroes that no one cares about in Doomsday because, you know, we saw the video of the chairs and it's like, you're putting everyone in every movie in this film and it's just not needed. All we need are the original fucking Avengers cast plus Spider-Man and a few other people. We don't need all these. These are all box office all these movies bombed. Why are you putting them in
Why
this
would
movie?
you want to include them?
So I would imagine they're going to have very small roles. And like I said, you can just make it really simple because Doom's got to kill someone, right? So just kill all the characters we hate.
Yeah.
And then there you go. It's easy.
Do what Star Wars was always afraid to do. kill Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
They should have done it the moment they had a
And
chance.
Marvel has like
Yeah.
15 of them
Yes,
right now.
just
15
wipe 'em
Jar
out.
Jars, you know.
Yeah.
Start with Captain Marvel and go from there.
She-Hulk is not, as you know, She-Hulk's a good comic character. They just fucked up the show.
Yeah.
I wish they maybe did put her in it and fix it. I even like that actress. They just gave her bad lines. You know what I mean?
It was all bad.
It was like, just fix it. Make her awesome. Make her She-Hulk.
Kill Mark Ruffalo and then get Ed Norton from another universe. Boom. Done.
Boom.
Boom. Because there's also reports that they want to can Ruffalo because he's been so outspoken about everything. He's like the worst. He's probably the worst when it comes to actors talking about everything. And he just is like he is straight up South Park smelling his own farts all the time.
He really
He's the
cannot
worst.
keep his mouth shut.
And he
ever.
turned in to be one shitty actor because he was great back in the day. I mean, you just watch Zodiac. He's awesome in Zodiac. And now he's terrible in everything. He's so bad.
I know you weren't a fan,
overacts.
but he was really good in the first Avengers movie.
He was. He
stole
was
the movie.
great. Yeah. He wasn't a fucking goofball.
Yeah.
The Beatles?
I know.
Anyways.
I hate it.
I know. It's so wild when you watch the first Avengers movie because he's taking it seriously. The From Undertaker, a little late on this, I know, but started Barry and got halfway through season 3. Didn't watch any trailers. Just figured it was a silly comedy with Bill Hader.
Oh, no.
And the next thing I know, it's pure insanity run amok. More than one left speechless moment for short. It's wild. Yeah.
I think that's a show I can go back to because they're quick 30-minute episodes.
They
right?
are. Yeah, they're very
That'd
short.
be great.
But it's wild because you're just watching this funny show and then it just takes this. You didn't know what Bill Hader was actually trying to say with this show until much later.
Right.
He's very anti-military,
Yeah.
obvious, but yeah, it's still a great show.
It's a really hard watch, though.
That the last season is just such a crazy left turn.
Very bleak.
The algorithm keeps hitting the Fred Armisen scene like over and over again.
Yeah.
That guy's here to kill me. What? Him? Isn't he with John? And the whole
And
time
he's like-
he's like this.
And he's just like fucking with the pen that's
Yeah.
a gun or whatever.
This is for Hank, and his hand explodes. And then those guys all getting shot because the guy's in the thing. And then he holds up like a big steel chair, and it goes bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
And he grabs the gun, and goes pow, 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 pow. And then he hides behind the thing, and he falls through all the wires. You're just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I mean, just for NoHo Hank, that show's just
Yeah.
worth it. You
Yeah.
know, worth watching. Like, hey Barry, Barry's my best friend. You know,
Barry?
it was so fun when we reviewed that last season and just getting to do NoHo Hank's quotes.
Yeah.
that was so much fun.
It is great.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's it for fan questions. So, subscribe to our podcast. Become a supporter of the show on patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. Again, we've done 2 old episodes of Dark Side of the Ring, but we also did season 6 like a year ago. So those are on there as well. Patreon.com/Hollywood Hogwash. Next week is the Oscars, and they're running it back with Conan O'Brien as the host. And these last couple of years, we reviewed the Oscars. Well, we roasted the Oscars, and it's certainly been fun doing that. So I think we'll go ahead and do that again. So we'll see you next week for the awards.